Hello guys, this is the SWTOR guy here and welcome back to another video. I never done this before, to be perfectly honest, but since it's leaked, it's a time to talk about the 5.0 and some kind of speculation what will happen, to be perfectly honest. Well, in case you guys didn't know, the 5.0 probably like the patch notes or what should I say, like 90% of the info, or okay, should I say 70% of the info are just released pretty much on Reddit. In case you didn't see it, I put a link in the description. You guys can check it. Everything there is, like the codex, achievements, NPCs, what's new. Probably you guys can see materials or new artifact stuff. So there is a lot of stuffs where you can get that. So what does this means for 5.0? That is what is this video is all about. I'm not like kind of a speculation guy or anything, but this is, to be perfectly honest, is a really big issue if you ask me. I mean, of course, everybody wanted to know more information about the Knights of the Eternal Throne. Like, just like me, I want informations as well. But to be perfectly honest, it's just ruins the story a little bit, because there is some little bit of story elements there. You guys can see it in the achievements where what those story elements is all about. We don't know much of the story, which is really good, but still there is like a lot of stuff where what you can check there. Thankfully I didn't check any kind of storyline, but I see the comment sections, and thankfully they are like blanked and everything, so that if there is any spoilers there is a black screen on it, which is good. But still, that is gonna be pretty interesting in game-wise, what will happen, because if the PTS or the 5.0 is leaked, that means two things. That means it's not gonna be that good or exciting, because a lot of people know these informations, and secondly, this 5.0 will be out pretty soon. So what does this mean, pretty soon? That means like maybe November or something, or maybe early December, or maybe at the end of October, because they are just have a lot of stuffs in there. So what's my prediction for it? That is probably what I'm sometimes asking for myself as well. My prediction for the 5.0 is bad, to be perfectly honest, because a lot of people know this now. A lot of people know all of the stuffs, and as soon as they start playing, it's not gonna be exciting, because it's gonna say, oh, I know this story now. I read it. It doesn't really matter now. Oh, it's kind of shit. Okay, bring me something new. That's what's gonna happen, to be perfectly honest. There is there is, like, of course a lot of people are gonna enjoy it, and still a lot of people are thankfully not reading all of the stuff, what you can read. But if I'm talking about, for example, class changes, that is not a big deal, because a lot of people are exciting for deals. But still, this is not 100% stuff. Of course, those infos are not 100%. They can change it, they can remove it, they can do anything for that. It's not 100% final or not 100% finished unless they put it in the game. It's not 100%. So I'm not quite sure how this will goes in the Knights of the Eternal Throne. I mean, there was some of the elements are gonna be pretty good as well, but some of the elements are now just gonna be pretty boring, if you ask me. Because a lot of people will know it. And, oh, okay, I read this one, doesn't really matter. Okay, fuck this shit, I'm quit. That's what's gonna happen again. Or bring me something new, because this is now old. I read it on Reddit. Oh, I don't need to play it anymore. That's what's gonna happen. A lot of people not a criticizing, a lot of criticizing, and a lot of stuffs, a lot of bullying, a lot of things, which is I hate, to be perfectly honest. If you don't want to ruin your gameplay, if you want to play it yourself, just please don't watch these main stuffs. There is like a couple of stuffs what I watched as well. For example, the new materials and new schematics what you can learn. Pretty exciting for me because I like crafting. I used to call, okay, back in the day on 2.0, back in the day that was my title on my guild called the God of Crafting, and I really loved crafting. Okay, that was like a big call or whatever, just ignore it. But still, I watched one of these common stuffs which has not ruined my gameplay, which I can see, oh, okay, that material is gonna be good, or that material is gonna be useful, or something. That, because it's not ruining your gameplay. If you wanna play it yourself, just don't ruin your game, or don't ruin your storyline, because as soon as you start gonna play it, and you read all of it on Reddit, that means you not knowing everything. Because if I know Bioware, probably I know it well, that means if somehow the information's a leak, probably like 90 or at least 70% of them, or 80 was true. And I don't know much of the storyline, and I don't want to be perfectly honest, and I don't want to know like any codexes or any kind of these stuffs, because if I started reading codexes like what's gonna happen in there, or what's going on with that, or anything, no, that's just gonna ruin our stuff. So I don't know. That is my prediction, to be perfectly honest, what's gonna happen on 5.0. Probably a lot of rage, probably a lot of disappointing, I think, but still a lot of people gonna enjoy it, including myself as well. I'm gonna enjoy it as well. Guys, if you have any prediction or whatever opinion, let me know in the comment section below. I wanna read your predictions or your opinions about that. If you read any of the spoilerish things, just don't write it in the comment section, because I instantly gonna remove it. But still, just don't write any spoiler things. But other than that, you guys, if you want to hear your voice or want to hear your anything, let me know in the comment section below your prediction, because I want to see other people's opinion as well. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.